Okay, for the RAs and the RDs, everybody asks me at the training sessions exactly what the fire curtains are here at Kohlberg and what to do and what not to do. Basically, just so you get the idea what they are not fire curtains, they are smoke curtains. An example of that would be is that if this door were to be open in a fire situation here, that screen would deploy down and keep smoke from traveling to other parts of the complex. But they do tend to be very touchy. And I'll deploy it for you. I'll show you what the screen looks like and some of the do's and don'ts that I would ask you not to do if they do deploy. How do they deploy? They're going to deploy by the smoke detector that's above us right here, or if the sprinkler system were to be set off in the building, they deploy. Do they deploy on one floor? No, they deploy on all the floors. So you're going to have to, after the incident would be over and you reset the fire alarm, you will have to come back to each floor and check to be sure that the screens have retracted back up. And if they don't, I'll show you what you're going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy the screen right now, and it takes a little bit of time for it to come down, and the way you'll know that this thing is going to be coming down is it starts making some very strange noises. So I'm going to be doing this manually and bringing the screen down. There's a little switch up at the top, and what you want to do if for some reason you have a problem with it is be sure that if it's running and the screen is down or halfway up, you have to shut the switch off, because if you don't, the motor is going to burn out. And we don't want to burn the motor out because it's going to be a problem. And if for some reason it deploys and it deploys like it's halfway like that and still running, just very lightly, if you can, just come and push on this right here with your finger, and that's going to retract it back up. So I'm going to put the screen in its manual operating position, and you'll start hearing a little bit of a noise. I can start hearing it coming. And actually what brings it down is gravity. So as you can see, this deploys down. Where the problem comes in is if someone is in the elevator and opens up on this floor, they see this screen and they kind of panic. If they press on the inside, you'll see it says press here to open. If they keep pressing it, the power system will send it back up. But it's only temporary if it's still in the fire alarm mode. If they do have to get out and it's emergency, this is just magnet. So if they push away from here, they will be able to get out. The problem is if it isn't, if you notice how this kind of puts a wrinkle in here, that's how it's going to wrinkle up and it may get stuck. It will not go back up. So what you want to do is bring it down, be sure it's all nice and flat, and you can deploy it back up. Now putting it back up, just the same way it came down, except now it's going to be rotating up mechanically. So I'm going to turn the unit back on, give it a few minutes to reset itself, and now the unit starts going back up. Now do you hear how it's getting stuck a little bit? It popped back up. If for some reason as you go through your floors, after these have deployed and it's sticking like that, just very simply come up, push on it, and it'll go back up the rest of the way. So just to review again, they will deploy when either the smoke detector or the sprinkler system goes off in the facility. All floors it comes down to. Once it's over with, to reset it, you're going to reset your fire alarm. It's going to come back online, and they'll all go back up, I hope, all at one time. Again, you will need to go to every floor and check to be sure that they're up. Got any questions? Give me a call.